Again, this is live NASA coverage of the LCROSS mission from Ames Research Center. Let's go back to mission control. Things should get exciting here for the next 10 minutes.
The TLP are healthy. Just as a heads up, based on what we've been seeing in trending, to prevent further drops of some images, we are going to request a change for rates to both the mid-IR cameras once we get into curtain. Over.
Copy that, and that will be the rates that they are currently.
Dark scenery in the imagery. It challenges the compression algorithms to bring them down under the 1 megabit per second data stream. And so what they were discussing with Flight Director Rusty Hunt is to change the sampling rate of the instruments in curtain mode, which is a second mode that transpires after the flash mode. Flash mode is first, where we detect the flash of impact, and then 3 seconds after the center impact, we transition to curtain mode, which is where we observe the evolution of the plume, the ejecta plume, as it rises above the surface. And during that time frame, I guess the science team anticipates that the larger images might overstep the bounds of the 1 megabit per second rate that we have as an upper bound for downlink to Earth. So they've instructed the flight director to scale the sampling rate of some of the
Centaur impact.
With the image that's being shown now, you'll see kind of the central large crater there with a small crater at its top. The Centaur is expected to impact on the left part of the large shadow.
Flight, 2 minutes to Centaur impact, and we are 1 minute to start of MBM sequence 2 and payload flash mode.
The shadowed region to the bottom left of that small crater on the rim of Cabeus is our targeted impact point.
Of NVM sequence 2.
We've just started sequence 2. This is flash mode now. This will run from 1 minute prior to impact.
That payload confirm sequence 2 start.
Through 3 seconds after the expected impact. We'll then switch to curtain mode, which will last for 3 minutes, and then the final minute before the shepherding spacecraft impact will be called
Flight,
crater mode.
Please change NIR 1 to OPR 9. Over.
Copy NIR 1 to OPR 9. Command flight, set it up.
November or Mike? November.
Science flight, confirm that's November.
November.
IR.
We are, the science team is now communicating to the flight team to adjust some camera levels.
Science flight, confirm near infrared, November, correct?
Confirm.
Near infrared camera.
Send NIR 1 to OPR 9.
Copy. Sending command.
All stations flight, mark Centaur impact.
That was an announcement by the flight director that the center impact should have.
Flight payload confirm receipt of command. Over. Flight. And. confirm receipt of command, over.
Copy that, payload. All stations flight 1 minute to transition to DV mode.
Transition to DV mode, which is Delta V mode, actually is a control mode for the spacecraft. It allows us to slew much more quickly, to continue pointing at this suspected Centaur impact point, even though the shepherding spacecraft will be impacting a couple of kilometers away. This is the last minute before the shepherding spacecraft also impacts the surface of the moon, and the last minutes of flight. We're watching the remaining few seconds of the LCROSS mission as we approach very rapidly the surface of the Cabeus crater.
Mark, transition to DV mode.
Flight
Payload confirm crater
NIR2.
mode start. Flight payload confirm receipt of command.
Copy, payload.
In the crater.
We confirm a thermal signature of the crater. Our mid-IR cameras. Over.
Copy, science.
We just
All
received
stations flight, shepherding spacecraft impact. Stations report LOS.
Redundancy in the instrumentation. That's why we have multiple instruments looking at slightly different wavelengths. So the whole idea here is collect as much data as you can and minimize any ambiguity in the interpretations as you try to analyze those small squiggles.
Well, and we have redundancy not only on LCROSS, but of course with all the ground assets from the Earth, the Hubble, and LRO, like you mentioned.
As we begin to collect the data and we analyze it, if we don't find water, is that a significant finding in itself?
It is, because of the reasons I stated earlier, excuse me, and that is because the experiment has been carefully designed to maximize.
And now the planet's doomed, cause this afternoon I was pissing out the sun's flames with guns aimed at the moon. Cats assume I'm cracking jokes, but I ain't laughing, folks. I'd slash your throat for a pack of smokes if my ass is broke. The guns aimed at the moon, the guns aimed at the moon, the guns aimed at the moon.